This is one of our knife defences. As I always say, this is more akin to a person in a pub, a drunk person in a pub with a bottle, than it is to a knife type attack, really, but we're showing it with a knife. So, as my attacker comes in, I'm going to avoid the attacker. Actually, I'm going to change the position to the left. So I move out the way. He's making a lunge type attack. I move out the way and I'm pushing his arm away from me as I do it. Put my thumb on the back of his hand. Now the elbow is the next part I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack it with my body and make him step with his left leg. That's what I want to do. This is the dangerous part in a training environment for my partner. If I don't get this angle right, or I drive through too hard, or he doesn't move quickly enough with his left foot, then there's a risk of damage to the inside of his elbow. So I pull this through, see where his elbow is in relation to me. So his elbow is there. It's about 6 inches actually away from my chest, and I'm going to nudge, make him step. Once he's stepped, I'm going to turn into a wrist throw. So both my thumbs now on the back of his hand. Turn that over. Everything is now controlled by the little finger side, and my preference for wrist throw is to step back with my left leg and spin my opponent out. So I step back, control, take it over. I'm then going to do a wrist break, or simulate a wrist break. I want to put his elbow on the floor. Be very careful with this, because this is a very easy break from here. And I'm just going to squeeze there. I will encourage him to let go of the knife. I take the knife off him. I don't attack him. I don't try and break anything else. If this is a real scenario, I would like to damage his elbow, and I would like to break his wrist, because that makes him less likely to attack me again, or put him in a worse position if he did choose to attack me again. And now I've got the knife as well. But I'm not going to stab him. I'm not going to cut him. I'm not going to do any other damage to him, because that just then starts to take it to a stage too far. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to move away from my opponent with a knife in hand. If this was a real scenario again, I'd probably exit and take the knife with me, and that will be the end of that.